Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode of All From Bosses at level 1 and no summons. Ollie here, making use of my Easter weekend as best as I can by hitting up another episode. A higher rate than normal. I know I was doing one a week during Sekiro, but Elden Ring's just so damn good, so damn addictive. And also, because of the rules of the run, the linear run, as we gaze admiringly upon Castle Morn. Under the rules of the run, we haven't got much good stuff yet. I'm still having to lean pretty heavily on the bloody slash for the damage. So I'm keen to get as get up there as soon as possible to start doing some serious damage and have some proper options as well. So, what have we got in store for this episode? Well, we're done with the Weeping Peninsula, certainly at least in terms of bosses. So it's time for us to make our way north. Pardon me, back up the island. And time to really start exploring like northeast Limgrave. Let's pull the map out a little bit. We'll head back to here, and then we'll ride through, I think, take the scenic route, and then we'll pick up our adventure proper around here. So let's chuck a marker in, and we'll ride through. Why not take the scenic route? I'm excited. Today we're going to be meeting an old friend, a hero of mine, a hero to the bald community, a man that makes no apologies for being a complete and utter arsehole. I'm excited to talk to, and when we fight him, I'm excited to fight him at rune level 1 to see if he's actually any tough. What am I missing? Oh, I think we need to go and have a chat before we go and take the scenic route. I actually think before we see, probably need to go and have a chat to Edgar, seeing as we killed the boss of the area. Probably a good idea. And I broke my own cardinal rule. Even though Castle Morn isn't that tricky, I broke my own cardinal rule. Always send the lift back. I wonder if there's an alternative route that you can take. Maybe this way is harder. We'll have a look. Anyone following me? Nope, just a dog that can't climb ladders. Oh no! A humanoid that can climb ladders. Yep, so the last episode was definitely like a lot of stuff to do, heavily boss focused and item focused. I think this episode is going to be a little bit more NPC focused, but the target is definitely still to take down 5 bosses. Just a lot going on. There's just a lot going on. Alright. Anyone following me? Those have all got their own stuff going on. I mean, enemies fighting each other in the world isn't new to From games, but there's just something so... They've just again improved upon it so much in Elden Ring.
For keeping the sword from those fallen creatures.
My pleasure, mate.
I'm no longer a man by daily.
On
sight, rescued Arena, I will spend my remaining days with her. Thanks to you, and devote my remaining Arena has I only hope it remains intact. intact.
Oh.
Master Marina has it, my only hope.
I don't know. Are you kidding? You're not going to let me go to the... Ugh. It's you, isn't it? You prick. I'm looking forward to... try and mix it up a little bit with the boss, with the weapon. We've lent quite heavily on bloody slash. Bye. We've lent quite heavily on bloody slash for the first part of the game. I'm not overly concerned about that because with 265 bosses, like if you say, oh, the first 10 or whatever, 15 of that, I was using one. Oh god. Yeah, these guys. Fine. I think it's totally fine to... Now who wants a piece? Iron cleaver. Okay. This is ridiculous. Can't warp out. There we go. Goodness me. Sorry about that. Okay. Yeah, so with the bosses today, famous last words because we spent nearly an hour on the Deathbird yesterday. But the bosses today shouldn't be as tough as some of the other ones, even compared to the rest of Limgrave. So I'm hoping we get a chance to try some new weapons out. I may try dual double dancing, dual wielding some weapons. I haven't tried that yet, I think, at all. So it might be useful. And we're going to do some NPC stuff as well. And a lot of the area is quite compact, close together, so hopefully we'll still hit our boss quota.
Greener, how could this be? My daughter deserved better. The fault lies with me. I chose duty over my daughter's safety. And that is how fate has answered. I'll find them. The foul wretches responsible for this. I'll hunt them down and exterminate every last one of them. Rest assured, Arena, it will be done. I'll hunt them, rest assured.
Pretty bleak. I think it was revealed in some they did some pre-Elden Ring planning. They released some material, that made it quite clear that the Irina was kind of like a preliminary character for the character that we're going to see later that wants to be a Finger Maiden. Her name's not coming off the top of my head now. As part of the Frenzy Flame ending, anyway. Let's just... Where are my runes? Where are my runes, you animals? 5,000, I'm not just going to give up on them. Thank you. Animals. It is a nice feeling to be able to kind of ride through this area knowing you've conquered it. And we have, to all intents and purposes. So, I'm going to take the Spirit Spring for the crack. Why not? On an episode. Does it ever get old? Does it heck? Okay. So we did already do this, so the Dragonburnt Ruins, they're still definitely a part of our plans. Not yet, though. Not yet. Soon, but not yet. We've done the van heist as the caravan. It's not a 1996 Toyota Hiace in the distance there. It's a caravan heist. We've done that. We got a sight of grace around here anywhere? I've been mistwood. Yeah. Let's go over there. Why not? I'm putting it off, but it's time to meet him. And I want to talk about him. He's such a great character. These bears don't seem so scary now. I've killed one as a boss. But whoa. Let's get the crap out of him. Please don't aggro. You coming? I'm trying to reach you. Like my dad using social media. I'm trying. That's... Holy crap. Have we been down here? I don't know if I have. Yep, I have. And now the bear's pissed off. Dave, let me out. Okay, the masonry's coming down. Oh, God. Dave. Huh. Maybe you need to do something special. But I thought using this gesture would do it. Just love the use of the falling scenery. Amazing. Just makes the world feel so much more dynamic. You coming, boy? Huh. Maybe he doesn't appear if you've already defeated... I think that's probably what it is. I've already defeated the boss that you summon him for. It's alright, we'll meet him in the next area. Let's go tackle our first boss of the episode then. How many? I'm trying to think how many NPC storylines are ruined by our by this being a no summon run. Probably quite a few. That was one of them. I think Blythe you meet when you can summon him for Bloodhound Knight, Darrell, which obviously we're not doing that in this run. Okay. Right, let's turn this bad boy into night. Hey Niz, good to see you, man. Well, it's just cut off your comment there. The jellyfish quest, right? Yeah. Okay, Waypoint Ruins is a little bit closer. Maybe as a bonfire. Oh, the jellyfish. R.I.P. Right. So it only cuts off a P. Alright. Come on, homie. We got ourselves another Knight's Cavalry. One thing I looked up after yesterday's episode about me saying that they looked like the Nazgul was that apparently there are 9 Nazgul and there are 9 Knights Cavalry that you fight. So I wonder if that's a coincidence. Whoa. I actually find this guy easier. I think I find the halberd easier than the flail. First time. Needed to remember how to use them. Repeating thrust. Excuse me. Cool. They're going to get a lot harder. And I really don't want to have to rely to... I think my plan is we're going to be heading to Catacombs at the start of the next episode if all goes to plan, where I can get the Uchi Katana. As soon as we can get a katana, I can actually use the Unsheath Art of War. Not only is that better, it doesn't hurt me, and it's just a little bit more... we'll mixing it up with the weapons, which is good. Oh, 2 Ashes of War, you're too kind. Okay, one's got Madness. Get used to my spiked club. Good film, eh? So it's a great film. Maybe Clint's last great role. How many daggers do I need? Yeah, good film. Gene Hackman is one of the best bad guys around. Ooh. Okay. decent amount of souls, but still nothing to spend them on. Hopefully we'll be seeing the... Don't want to go too far west. Let's just have a quick look at the... Yeah. R.I.P. Gene Hackman's movie career. Great loss when he retired. Where's that telescope? Where is it? The telescopes were... I think the telescopes had bigger plans for what they were going to be.
Oi! There. Help us out, Cully.
Yeah. It's like fair play. Retiring. Retiring at 93, I don't think anyone's going to begrudge you that.
You there? Stop pretending you can't see me.
Alright, the telescope's going to be our cut-off point. Over there's another all over there's another episode.
Anyone look me in the eye.
Like, this is, like, good stuff. Like, we've already been there. That's the Weeping Peninsula. Like, this world is so beautiful that I'm not ever complaining about an excuse to look at it. But was it originally going to have, like, a bigger gameplay purpose?
Help us out, Cully.
Anyway, that's next episode. This is this episode.
You? Yeah, you there? Stop pretending you can't see me.
Right, wait.
Why won't anyone look me in the eye?
Is it possibly because you've disguised yourself? Oh, he's so adorable. Can't stay mad at him for hiding for long. I will find you.
Oi! You there? Could you help us out, Cully?
It's weird, I know a guy called Cully.
What'd you go and do that for? Oh, yes. I remember. Some clod turned me into a tree. You were just breaking the spell, weren't you?
That's exactly what I was
Thank
doing.
you. The name's Bok. I was pushed out of the cave. Told not to come back. Not ever. Then I ended up as a tree. Lucky you came along, really.
I've got some more to say.
What a shame. When they threw me out of the cave, they took everything I owned.
I think this is Coastal
So
Cave
this is
he's
all I
referring
have
to because he's a
express my
demi-human.
thanks. I hope you can forgive me. Or, well, if you can afford to wait for a while, I could sneak back into the cave and bring back something of actual value. Then I'd be of some real use to you, I reckon. Right, but I'll need a moment. I'm frightened of them.
Oh, he's so adorable.
I have to gather myself. My knees start knocking, just thinking about that god-awful cave on the shore. Right.
Okay. Well, let's head back to Coastal Cave then and see Progress's quest. He's doing a Peter Griffin on the floor, like, ah.
Oh. What are you doing here? You must leave this place at once. They'll rush in and beat you to a pulp.
Actually, that was the first episode, and they did,
You'll
but I
end
did
up
eventually beat
just
them.
like me. Wait. Is that what I think it is? You got it back for me. My sewing needle.
I did. He's a little bit of a... He's a little bit of a drama queen, isn't he?
made you go and do a thing like that? My mum was a seamstress, and that sewing kit was all I had to remember her by. I always wanted to be just like sweet old mum. Then suppose I can't just curl up and die, can I?
No, Bok, you must fight on. I don't know whether or not I do like his storyline. I'm not quite sure which ending I'm going to pick for him yet.
Like my mum. Then I suppose I...
Okay. I'm not sure we're going to see you again until Lendell? Maybe? Okay. Alright. We're going to go straight up the middle of the island then in that case. It's time for us to meet an old friend. I've been bigging him up. You may recognise him. About 5'9", no hair, smarter than a whip. He looks like Bok. He's wearing the same kind of hat. That's strange. Okay, so we need to get down here. I'm wondering... I'll take another route. I must admit I spent more time than I should have done yesterday thinking about how I was going to defeat Deathbirds later later in the run. Deathbirds and Deathrite birds in particular. Because, yeah, that one yesterday was painful for me to take part in, as I'm sure it was for you guys to watch. Oh, Dragon Burnt Ruins. Okay. Oh. Oh, there's more guys here than I realised. Oh, those guys are... I don't remember that skeleton model. Okay. Endless... Are you endlessly respawning, or...? Okay. Don't think they are. The Spike Club's pretty good. Now I've leveled it up. Maybe want to stick some bleed on it at some point. Oi! I wonder if it's going to be any good against the Crystalians as the strike weapon. I think it's classed as a hammer, so it should be. What about you? Are you, son? This is a cool little grotto. I just never get sick of looking at this game. It's absolute eye porn. Jeez, some are gonna get invaded. Yes, I am. Sweet. Whoa. Yep, that's painful. Woo! Just need to survive for Yura to turn up. Ouch. That was 9,000 souls as well. Damn. This is giving me major flashbacks of, it's giving me major flashbacks for when we were doing Bloodborne and the NPC hunters would just absolutely wreck me. I don't think I've beat a single... It may have cheesed the NPC hunters in Yahagul. Struggling to remember. We've done a lot of episodes by this point. But yeah, the red invaders, they're going to be tough at rune level 1. Here they feel a lot more mandatory than in other games. And obviously in some of them they're required for NPC quests as well. So we can't even get to meet our secret friend. Until we... I might just let Yura take this one on for the team. I may also... Might not be the time for experimenting with a new weapon yet. Yep. I wonder what kind of magic he's using there. It seems like maybe it's Briar magic. He's not here to fuck around. Almost as aggressive as the Leonine Misbegotten was. What about magic? Yura, are you coming in or? Okay. Fine.
If it isn't Narius, the bloody finger, the end is nigh. You.
No, still counts as no summons. Where are you? Where were you? Thanks, Yura. With his objective accomplished. It's like that bit in The Simpsons with, well, my work here is done. What do you mean your work here is done? You didn't do anything. Didn't I? And then he just telegraphed home. Unbelievable. $10,455. Definitely need to find a new merchant soon. I think there is one in North Limgrave. Oh, I forgot I've got a lantern. Oh. Maybe not now's the time. Oi! Excuse me. I've forgotten what cave moss gives you. Cave moss, of course, not to be confused with the British supermodel Kate Moss, who, as far as I'm aware, has no nutritional value. Is that a boss door? It is. Mushroom. Okay. Alright, it looks to me like it's fairly routine. We've cleared everything in here. So it's time for the highlight. So this is probably the best example of all bosses no summons rule screw me out. So we're not going to be able to do this quest line.
Well. Thought you'd just help yourself to a man's personal belongings, huh? You scheming little thief.
The gods demand repentance.
Whoa!
Cough up your coin. All of it.
Oh, some kind of weird poison. Huh. See what damage does to him. Not much. Yeah. That's interesting. Is that like Scarlet Rot or something he's got in there? I wonder what that is. Doesn't seem to be showing up on my status effects monitor. Oh, I haven't got any FP left, that's why.
Wait, please. For Pete's sake, I concede.
Sorry, bro.
It was bound to happen someday.
Patches, ladies and gentlemen, give him a big hand. Spear plus 7, that's a useful item to have. Huh. That spear plus 7, let's have a quick look at it. I was wondering if that plus 7 was merely performative. Yeah, 160 plus 64. Dex 15. Okay. Interesting. Alright, let's go back to our Spike Club. I was enjoying kind of getting to work with that. Feels bad. Patches has got some good stuff coming up later that would have been good, but we have got his bell bearing. We don't lose out on too much stuff. The only thing, of course, is now we almost certainly won't be able to buy Margit's shackle when we take on the big boy himself. So that fight, as if it's not hard enough already at rune level 1, Also can't use the shackle either, so... Good times. I see you, baby.
Just joining the fray. Tarnished.
I mean, that...
You fought Nereus and
Aaron!
survived.
Great to see you, man.
That alone deserves commendation. I'm Ura.
Happy Easter to you.
Fingers. Tarnished. Held in thrall by cessblood. Zealots. Who stalk their own. You stay the path. You're certain to face more of them.
I mean, that's a bit rich. I basically killed him before you turned
No
up.
kinship with their ilk remains. Their madness precludes it.
Mm.
Don't let your emotions stay your blade.
Good advice. I don't know. I don't know about that year. I can think of one boss in this entire run that I've killed out of pure anger and rage, and that was the Bell Gargoyles in Dark Souls 2. Another cool little visual. Let's just have a quick look. Let's use the Spirit Spring because it's so awesome. Alright, where are we? Oh, a bear. Yeah, maybe. Let's go back to the zombies. There's lots of gross stuff down here. It's a nice little kind of catacomb area that we've got. Okay. Sweet. Right. I wonder if there's a site of grace up there. I just wanted to just get the lay of the land again a little bit. Just set up for the next area. Can you go this way? Sure can. Okay, what are we looking at? Any sight of grace anywhere? Had the artist shack there, drink water. Let's just check out what's happening over here. And that's Mistwood, okay. Maybe have a quick look around here. Whoops. I think there's a little camp over there. Let's go and check out that. So 2 bosses down in this episode already, although, to be honest, saying patches feels like a bit of a cheat, seeing as he essentially gives up halfway through the fight. But I do love that they made him a boss in this series. It's like in this game they finally made the antagonism a real thing. Go on then, we'll have a one-on-one. Ah, I'll dispose of you first, I suppose. Whoa. Oh, I've still got no FP. Okay. Huh. Weird that you can't do a backstab there. There you can. Dismounter. It's a nice weapon. That moment when you lock eyes with a wolf. It's awkward. Oh, and you. You sure you want to do this? Where are we? Okay, that's fair. Armor's cookbook. Nice. Oh. That's a very easily telegraphed attack you got there. Do it again. Starting to like this club. Couple more points into it, making this a +6 rather than a +3. It could be talking tasty. Geez, how many of them are you? Ha! On guard. Oh no, I was just ducking to get out of the way, you git. 12,000 souls as well, I need that. I need that merchant ASAP. Yeah, Stake America, go on then. Where am I? Okay, I'm only there. Oh, nice. That's convenient. You ganging up on me, boys? Getting ganged up? Oh yeah, I'm getting ganged up on. You, I want you. How many times do I get dismounted? I need to get my runes soon. Whoa. Yeah, take that. Oh no, 12,000 souls. No, no. That was so many souls. Oh, I'm gonna get. I think I got some runes in. I think I got some runes in the inventory for when I make it to the merchant. Yeah, not a huge amount, but decent amount. Heaven's sake! I bet there's nothing even in. Oh, piddly. This is personal now. That Ash of War was all about me expressing my distaste. And I'm not taking Yura's advice to let anger stay my blade or whatever. I've actually done the complete opposite. After he explicitly told me to not let anger stay my blade. It's got a decent reach on it, that. I think it's got longer reach than the... Oh, you got some moves, eh? Mm. Come on then. Oh, what? Where did you come from? Ah, yeah, that's it. I like this spiky club. Whoa, no, that's not fair. Stupid anger. Stupid angle, not anger. Let's reassess. Where the hell are we? Where's that site of grace? What's going on? What year is this? Oh. Okay. What's the situation? 3 flasks. I'm going to cop out by going to the site of grace. What's up here, though? Yeah. Normally they give you a little bit more than that. Okay. Good boy. Down we go. Let's go wreak some revenge. They're looking at me. You didn't see anything. Continue. Oh, yeah. God, that's a big hit. Still not entirely sure how I feel about the reloading your Estus mechanic in this game. Like, I get they've made some compromises, but there used to be something magic about the conservation of, you know, the decision, am I going to attack this exact scenario? I had 2 of the guys left, but I had 3 flasks left. That used to be a real tough choice. Nowadays it's a lot easier because I if I wasn't playing so dog dirt, I get Estus back for defeating everyone. I don't know, just makes it a little less. That kickback is ridiculous. What do you think you are, John Wick? Can't believe you missed it, that. Can't believe you missed with that. Right. Fuck. You're playing silly buggers. That kick, unbelievable. 1 hit's gonna do it. Who's gonna get it? Oh, it's me. Oh, it's me. Although on this occasion, I am happy that I got one to refill my health bar. Maybe that was the deciding vote. The decision is in. Good move. Okay. True. It gets you to encourage. That's a good point. It gets you to check out those little camps because there's a lot more free roaming now. The linearity's gone. Aaron, just so you know, so for this run, what we are doing is basically a linear run, as close as possible as I can plan it, of Elden Ring. Or I've plotted out as linear a route as we can possibly do in this game. So we're basically, there is a kind of a set path through Limgrave. We do all of the bosses in Limgrave, then we move on to the next area and the next area. So there's no rushing to Caelid to go and kind of get like the best armor or weapons or whatever in the game. We make use of what we've got that we come across in the preset route. So that's the kind of extra criteria that we're doing for this rune level 1 no summons run. Just make it that little bit harder. Gatefront, it's good to see you again, but we'll head back into the catacombs. I think that was pretty much checked out what we needed for this run. I think I'm going to use the club for the next boss. Oh, Imp's great. Okay, 2 hits do him though, that's good. I love coming into catacombs and picking up these items that I'm never going to use because they're to do with spirit summons. That's gonna. It's not so bad now on these relatively straightforward catacombs, but with the nightmare catacombs, that's going to be so annoying. Okay, what's down there? Is that the boss? Let's just check what's happening down here first. Okay. What have you got next, you little prick? Okay, cool. Looks to me like this is not a... Can you... After what they did to me in the subterranean shunning grounds, I have absolutely no qualms about doing that to them at all. That's brilliant. Oh, so there is a lever. Okay. Whoa, you little shit. Jeez, those... See, two can play at that game. Root resin. I have to remember what that does. Okay. Oh, for heaven's sake. Right. Let's pick up... wondering whether to give... Let's give kukri... Let's pop a couple of kukris in there as well. Why not? I do like this guy's design. The putrid one's a bit of a nightmare, but yeah, that blood loss, yo. Wow. Damn. Okay, I'm going to need to be topped off for this, I think. Cool. I'm like happy to let you watch your... This is your second phase. You let your moveset go, brother. You show us what you've got. No one's looking at you thinking this is some kind of... Maybe not with kukris. Maybe not consumables. That's literally the whole point, isn't it? This guy's got a really cool moveset. I need to watch out for that. Whoa. Oh, that's got AoE damage on it. Right. Interesting. Okay. Don't think we lost that many souls either. Yeah, I don't think they've nerfed and unnerfed so many things in the 9 different patches. It's difficult to tell anymore, but I don't think they've nerfed consumables. Oh yeah, 2,500. Yeah, 2,500. That was worth it. Whoa, that's a big move. Okay, so it's a bit like the later bosses with that ground pound. Need to kind of jump. I know. Well, have you seen his attire? It looks like swinging's part of his regular hobbies. Like that's when you jump over it. That's the blood loss that we wanted to see. These guys get a lot tougher too, if I recall. Wow. That blood loss. One more left, I better make it count. Banished Knight Engval. Great. So this catacomb contained gloveworts for summons that I'm not using and a summon that I'm not using. Still can't complain. That's a cool little fight, and even though we are going to be seeing quite a lot of the Grave Warden duelists, it was not... The later ones are going to be so messed up that I think it's probably a good idea to check out their moveset now. Whereas later I'll be about, let's just fucking kill them. I think that might be everything in this catacomb. I'll have a tiny quick final recce. Oh shit! Oh, how many forked hat? At this point, I've got like 7. I could do a quadruple fuel. Forked hat kit wheel. What are you doing? How many? I could do so many forked hat kit runs. Fuck you, buddy. I think that's pretty much everything here. This doesn't seem a particularly big catacomb. Just in time. Yeah, screw this. I don't think there's anything here for me. 4,500 souls. Let me meet the merchant. Well, kukri. That's one way of beating them. That doesn't. When that stops getting old, I want whoever I'm with, if I tell them that that stops getting old, that started to get old, to put me down. Because that's just so fun. Are we at the artist shack yet? Anyone still left here? I think we've seen. I think we solved that one. What? Ground slam. What's this do then? Not quite sure. Oh yeah. Huh. It does a thing. Okay, so we've just got today. We're just still going to be checking out a little bit of this, and I feel like we're long overdue a visit to here. You know, for all the crazy places that we're going to see, there's something about Limgrave that I just will never get. Like, let's use an area that is hardly a spoiler, and even if it was, people are going to forget about it by the time we get there. Mogwin Palace. Like, a lot to love about that area. Great boss, great lore, ties the underground area together super well. But you can't really, like, pootle around in Mogwin Palace, can you? It's not like, oh, I'm just going to, like, chill out in Mogwin Palace for a bit. Limgrave just has that beautiful, like, you know, traipsing around in the British Highlands or something element to it that I really love. Liurnia still gives us that as well, and the next area that we're going to be tackling as well. So it doesn't stop at Limgrave, but this one, I'll always have a soft spot for it because I think I just spent tens of hours here, just chilling. You lost? Actually, I could do with some more souls. Runes, souls, you know what I mean. Yeah, it's just a great... Is it cheating to call this like the introductory area so that you can say this is the best intro area they've ever done? I mean, it feels like it's bending it a little bit. Like, look at the size of it compared to like Central Yarnum or something, or the Undead Asylum. But if this counts as a... If Limgrave counts as an intro area, it's by far the best area that they've ever... intro area that they've ever done. Oh man, these trolls get a fair bit tougher once we get up to the mountaintop. For now, I'll take the 1,000 souls. Well, we made it. And this place is pretty important. And maybe if I'd have realised how important it was, we may have come here earlier on the plotted route. Not just because it's got a sacred tier. But it's got the flask of Underfidget, which I've had to manage without. Okay. Can we I think we need to be at a site of greats to do it. Ah, talk to Melina as well, eh? Oh, we're still missing a golden seed. Dope. Okay, restores half of total HP. Temporarily boosts stamina. Temporarily boost faith. I think you gotta go these two with rune level 1, haven't you? For now, anyway. I like the one where where you explode. But we'll look at that another time.
Spoken echoes of Queen Marika linger here as well. Shall I share them with you?
Yeah. But do you know what I'd really like? Could you take me to the round table hold?
In Marika's own
Please.
words, my lord, and thy warriors, I divest each of thee of thy grace. With thine eyes dimmed, ye will be driven from the lands between. Ye will wage war in a land afar, where ye will live.
Oh, will we? I mean, we.
Well, perhaps that might serve you in lieu of a maiden's guidance.
Yeah. Always a good chat. Anytime you want to actually take me to the round table hold before I fight Margit, that would be awesome as well. Don't feel like you can't do that. Was this that weird thing that's got the teleport around here somewhere? Now, we're not teleporting if we can possibly help it because of the linear run, but I remember this teleporter. I think it takes you to maybe Lanedale. It blew my mind the first time. It was so fun. But yeah, we're kind of not doing teleporters in this run due to the linearity of it. Still definitely on the lookout for a merchant as well. Pretty sure there's a merchant in North Limgrave. What's occurring over here? I think, and you can just kind of see that might be, whoa, that might be, oh sorry, I was just talking. Sorry, Mr. Krabs. Think that might be Fort Gale, possibly. But I know that's definitely Caelid over there anyway. Just a reminder, my favourite Miyazaki joke in Elden Ring. We're going to make crabs super easy, but we're going to make lobsters arguably the hardest enemy in the game. That still doesn't get old. Oops. I wonder what those crab eggs do. I remember if they get... Can't remember if those crab eggs are worth it. Strip white flesh. We might do a little bit of crafting before the end of this episode as well. See how useful those are going to be on a rune level 1 run. See, just maybe engage with that mechanic a little bit. Minor retreat. Already checked that out. Okay. Before we tackle summon water, so maybe head back over there. Yeah, just the corner of Mistwood. No bears for me today. Thank you. So yeah, 4th episode, I think, of this series, and we finally got our Flask of Wondrous Physics. 16 bosses without it, but they weren't, 1 or 2 weren't that tough. Aaron, one thing you did miss in the previous episodes, if you haven't watched them, is the boss that's given me the biggest trouble so far has been the Deathbird in Weeping Peninsula. That was super tough. Have we... Yeah. Okay. Is there anything here that's worth that? I mean, it feels like there is. Let's heist. Cooking Stone 2. Okay. Probably worth it. St. Trina's Lily. Kind of appropriate that that's there, because that helps send the bears to sleep. Are those dead? Huh. What happened here, man? What's up, guys? Okay. Take this on. Sickle blade. What does that do? Thanks, Niz. Catch you later, bro. Alright. We need to find this bloody Northland Grey merchant. He's taking the mick now. He's hiding. Hi, Pumbaa. Don't worry, this is the perfect place for no Elden Ring spoilers, Walter. We're doing a linear run, so we're tackling each area step by step, so no running into secret areas. So basically, we're trying to play it as much like a Dark Souls game as possible, as well as it being rune level 1 and no summons. So quite a few different challenges there. So I'm only picking up what we get in area by area, no running to advanced areas to nick something good. Hopefully that will kind of be a good stream for you to watch if that's what you're into. Niz, I'm sorry to hear that you got the flu, mate. I hope you feel better soon. How we're going to get over there, brother? Whee! Alright, so 3 bosses down in this episode. We've got 2 more to go. That Blythe you can hear over there. Where is this bloody merchant? He must be here somewhere. Okay. Whoa! Holy God, I hate these things. They're the worst bloody design. They're so freaking terrifying, man. Okay. Jeez. Now we're getting into it. North Limgrave. Nice one, Walter. Okay, I don't know. I still don't know why I do the summoning pool, because we're not summoning. It's just habit. It's hard to break out of. So we're coming back. That's our last boss that we're going to be doing in the episode. So we're coming back. Oh, for heaven's sake! Ugh. Ugh. Right. I'm gonna have to get good at. Oh no. Take that. Right in the face. And that. These things are truly, truly fucking horrific. Get off me, you damn fucking octopus. Ugh. Land octopus ovary, wonderful. Okay, so we've just got a few more things to do. I want to finish off in High Road. Anything around here? There he is. Tell you what, mate, you're not going to sell a lot of shit with your you really need to work on your location. Sorry to make it sound like The Apprentice, but this is ridiculous. And what are you doing up here? Oh, there you are. Ah, not actually a merchant. That makes. Wait, I don't care what your excuse is, deceased or not. That's some appalling location scouting. Alright, we need to get out. We need to get out of here. Okay, so we've got our final destination. What we need to do. Head over to Summon Water and start Dee's quest. Yeah, what the hell was all that about? I don't think I remember seeing that. That's fair enough, Walter. Elden Ring. I'm not going to lie to you. It's a serious time commitment, so you're probably making a sensible decision. Okay. Have I been up there? Probably not. Listen, you troll bastard. Yeah, this is all Caelid stuff, man. Okay, let's head to Summer Water. I've been fanning around for too long. Maybe that is the way to go. Oh. These ruins don't seem... Is this the one? This could be the one. Yep. Oh, God. We're going to be going there in about 20 episodes' time. Bound by the rules of the run to stay. Why would you want to resist New Game Plus? This is what I don't understand about people who want to resist New Game Plus. You've just spent the whole of the new game suffering, getting through and unlocking and earning lots of cool shit like incantations and sorceries, and then people are, oh, I just want to start a new build, which is admirable, but on the other side, you don't get access to all of the cool new shit that you earned ages ago. Makes no sense to me. New Game Plus is kind of... I mean, obviously, making a new build and stuff like that is really fun. And there is an argument that you can be slightly overpowered and things like that, but why would you not want to just use all of the stuff that you spent hard work earning? That's all my roundabout way of saying I'm expecting to hear from you soon to say that you've done New Game Plus. I wonder if there's anything decent around here. Who's this guy?
There's no mistake, is there?
Ah, there he is.
Death has left its mark once again.
Hey.
Ah, a tarnished, are you? I'm known as D. I hunt down those who live in death and weed their death root. Heed my warning. The village here has been touched by death. And worse yet, it is home to a mariner. If you value your life, then go no further. The village here has turned back.
I will. I'm just looking for a merchant, and I think I spot him. Thanks, D. Thanks for your time. Yes, finally.
Oh, dear. You might... I'm terribly sorry. Are you here as a customer?
Yeah. No, I'm here to fix the cable. Okay, nice. Cookbook. Ew. Bandit mask. I might put that on. Uh, so 800 for the sword. We've got a decent amount of arrows and bolts. Let's just, might as well pick up that.
I'm afraid I've been...
Yeah, no, you're all good, mate. Uh,
Is there anything wrong?
yeah, what's your returns policy on a halberd?
I'm afraid I've very little to offer.
Ah, don't do yourself down. You just sold me like 10 useful things. Okay, I don't think I've ever actually got the guy to do this. Can you get them? Can you? Hey, hey, hey! Come on, come on. So only work on downwards. Come on. Is it not supposed to be him or something like that? That's weird. Alright. I thought that this was something that they had to break. Maybe it did. Maybe that did do it. I don't think I ever broke one of those, so I don't know what the animation looks like, but it looks to me like we might have done it. We'll do Alexander's... we'll start Alexander's quest in the next episode. Cool. Gives us a good option to come back to for the next. Alright then, so on with the next boss. Got ourselves a Tibia Mariner. Where were all you guys earlier? Do 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 do. Kaled looking menacingly in the distance. I don't know how I feel about the boss fog door kind of removal as part of Elden Ring's open world. Like, on the one hand, I do miss the fog door being this sacred thing, but on the other, it's kind of like when you see the Iron Golem in the distance in Sen's Fortress. I kind of like that you can just see them pootling around with the menace. Alright, let's do this guy. Hey, that's not fair. This guy looks like he's not messing around. Huh. Don't think I've ever seen that AoE spell before. Good to see you get stuck on shit too. Okay. Where are you, boatman? Whoa! It's cool with being Ruin level 1, just seeing some of these movesets that I haven't really seen before. Do it again. Where have you gone? Also like his theme as well. I wonder if you don't find him for a particular amount of time, whether his health bar drops. There you go. A little bit more dangerous here is whoa. Okay, for the first time I got my Flask of Wondrous Physic as well. Need to remember to use that. 1 health left. Where are you, aquatic bastard? Whoa. Nice. D, what are you doing? D, what are you doing here? That was awkward.
Another fool who won't listen to reason, eh? But with a prowess for weeding Deathroot. How would you
I know my
like
way
to
around
learn
a
the
route.
strength of beasts? If you're inclined to hunt more of those who live in death and weed their Deathroot, then I'll introduce you to Garank, the beast
Well, that
clergyman.
no, the
I have a
rules.
matter of my own to attend to, and the beast himself
Good question,
wishes
rule.
for
So that
someone
happened to
take
be a
their
boss that
place.
I did defeat
What say
first
you?
try, but no, there's no rules other than
Show me
I
your
can't
way.
level my character past level 1. I don't summon anyone for a
Mark
fight,
the location for
and
you of a
we're
hidden
clearing
gateway.
all of the bosses
It
in
will
each
lead you
area
to
before
Garank,
moving on to the next
beast
area.
clergyman.
Those are the 3 criteria for this particular Elden Ring run. Let's be honest, I think Melania is going to take me a little bit more than one
Spotted
run.
the mark of the centipede. Here, an ill-omened symbol that should not be. Someone or
Right.
something threatens the sanctity of the Golden Order and must be eradicated. What is it? The mapping that will lead you to Garank.
Yeah, we're not going to go and see Garank yet. Cool, yeah, the Tibia Mariner, that was a good first try boss. They do get harder. I think there's one in the Altus Plateau that's got those skeletons that are just like... Those skeletons are nuts. The huge giant ones. And we are reaching the end of the bosses in Limgrave that are, you know, not too bad at Rune Level 1. The last couple of episodes of the Limgrave, you know, they could take a while. Well, there's a fair bit to have a look at here. You were saying something about... Ah! Nice. Got a lot to look forward to. Did you like Dark Souls 3? I'm curious for someone who didn't play the rest of the series, because it leans heavily on kind of previous lore from other games, and the bosses are pretty hard. Curious as to what you thought of DS3. Nice, let's look at that. On this challenge, Midir took me 4 hours non-stop of the episode, but once you kind of figured out the trick to Midir, it was just a case of putting it all into play. So I find bosses harder where I've just got no idea about what I'm supposed to do to defeat them. So with that in mind, probably the Sister Freed and I'll go for Sister Freed as the overall hardest that I had to practice the most, and then I'll also go for a surprisingly difficult was the wolf, the Grave Tender and Grave Wolf in Ariandel as well. Ariandel was incredibly difficult for me. Just in this challenge, the wolves would just fuck me up as well. So yeah, I found the wolf surprisingly the most difficult, and Frida was just a real challenge. Surprisingly, the ones that I would say I found not as difficult as I thought they were going to be were Pontiff, Sullivan, and Aldrich. Didn't do too badly with them. Feel like we're missing something in these ruins. Can I use the horse? I can. Okay. Click out here. How could I have forgot my precious mushroom? I feel there's like a cookbook or something around here. Maybe not. Doesn't seem like it. Well, it's interesting to say about builds. Obviously on a rune level 1 run, you're not reinvesting any stats into anything. I suppose talismans have an effect. So the build really is the fun for myself, is the build is using whatever I've got available to me at the time and what's the most appropriate for the boss, figuring that out. Because I can't, rune level 1 means you can't level your character. I'm not putting anything else into it. So did I go down here? I think I already did, didn't I? Yep, okay. Cool. I thought there might be a cookbook or something here, maybe not. Okay. Check out the cave. One more boss left in this episode. Things are going to get a lot harder. But for now, we're still in the realms of not too difficult. Let's get back to our spiked club. In the club. And what are the enemies in this one? It's not imps, to be honest. Yeah, wolves is aight. They also don't like this weapon. You're not dead, are you kidding me? Come on. Oi. Come on. Whoa, you take a bit more than 2 hits. Huh. Thought it was going to be a little bit more than that in that little alleyway. Ooh. Looks like the only way is down, brother. Whew. Oh. It looks to me like I should probably never go caving. Okay. Let's go up first. Read message. No open area ahead. Okay. It's only really maybe in Liurnia that we start to see some really interesting stuff with the caves, I think. The area. Until then they are pretty generic. Okay. What's this wrap around to? Oh, nice. Bloody arteria leaf. Point at that. That bleed damage is starting to get good. If only I could beef it up a little bit more than +3. As it happens, it's starting to look like we are going to be facing Margit with a +3 weapon. Not sure how that's going to go, to be honest. Huh. They did do something interesting with the caves here. Take it back. Whoa. Oh, shit. Shit. Oh, this isn't the one with the fucking huge octopus, is it? No. Jesus. I don't mind the little ones so much. They're gross, but I don't mind them. Ah, this is, isn't it? It is the one. How do I get down? Fuck off. Fuck off. Ho ho! You thought you got me off? Yeah. Okay, how the fuck do I... Just get out of the way because you're distracting me. Oh man, I know deep down it's going to be there. Oh. It's going to be the one where I have to fight the giant octopus in the stupid cave, isn't it? Ugh. Okay. feel like that's going to kill me. I don't know where I'm going. Take a chance. This is actually pretty stressful. Shamsha. Shamsha. Sean Connery's favourite. There's an item over there that I need. Whew, nearly fucked that up. Okay. I need to figure out how to go. Maybe I'll figure out how to get over there now. Oof. I don't remember this fucking area at all. Okay. All I remember is some creepy as. Okay, there's the boss. Graphics failing a little bit there. Okay. Did this kill me? No. Ow. Did this kill me? Yes. That's what happens when you try and rush it. So I know where the boss is. I want to see what's just up that little cave there. We've cleaned out the merchants in Limgrave pretty much, I think. So I don't need to worry so much about runes. One of the liberating things about a rune level 1 run, now that I've done all the games, is like the loss of money, or money kind of really ceases to be such a concern. It's good, you can experiment more. Although that doesn't really justify me playing like an idiot there though. Fuck off. These guys. Fucking me. Give me a minute. Just give me a minute. Jeez. Louise. Right. I actually think as it happens there wasn't anything in there after all. So that means we're probably underprepared. I know there was that item that we could have got. have to figure out how to do that. Oh, fuck, here we go. Oh. Where is it? Is that back the way we came? Yeah, okay. Oh no. All of that for a Phil calling for a multiplayer item. Fuck you. Ugh. Ugh. That was a really cool horror moment, though. Credit where credit's due. They know that enemy design is awful. I believe this game's got over 200 weapons, so that should probably... The weapon variety in this game, if you're counting magic as well, is absolutely insane. Can we get back there? Yes, maybe I just messed it up the first time. The sheer breadth of everything you can do is beyond... makes Dark Souls 3 look like a joke, to be honest. Alright, we're going to go into this with 1 health, 1 wondrous physic, and 1 club. Yeah, like the Ashes of War is a complete game changer when it comes to Ashes of War just makes such a massive change to everything. The variety's ridiculous, Walter. Alright. Yeah, basically they've taken the weapon arts from Dark Souls 3 and made it like they're on steroids. So we got enough delayed attacks there, buddy. Where are you going? Don't think I've ever seen him do that before. Woo! That didn't hurt. Oh yeah, I had the wondrous physic, of course. Whoa. No! Oh dear. Okay, the health's not too bad. I couldn't quite see my health bar there. Whew! 2 health. Whew. Just about. Nice. Whew. Let's check out that talisman, because I actually think it's going to be something that's pretty useful. Got ourselves some smithing stone situations as well. Where is it? Raises attack power with low equipment load. So basically, if I play as a glass cannon, that's even going to help me more. Might do that. Might be fun. Okay. We haven't got too much left to do. Alright, I want to check out this, let's check out this talisman, eh? Okay, so hood's coming off, da-da-da, da-da-da, da-da-da. Let's try most powerful sword to see how OP we can get. Okay, so you can survive a hit from something like that. Stop it. Let me hit you, damn it. Alright, so 2 hits to take down something like that. Oh, Divine Tower of Limgrave. I love you so. So it looks like that worked. It looks like I did get him to break the statue. A little bit disappointing that they don't do the... they can't be bothered to have the thing shattering. We'll have a little... We're not going to Caelid. It's very much... I want to go right up to the border before we call it a day. Let's have a little sniff. But yeah, been a successful episode. Our 5 bosses down as is tradition. Picked up some good items and had a good amount of people on the stream. For those who are watching, who haven't joined before, thank you so much. I appreciate it. These go up onto YouTube an hour or 2 after the stream's over. And this is the final game in the run. The whole channel's been dedicated to no leveling runs of all of the Souls games. Sorry, I was just temporarily kind of struck by this. So this is it. We're right on the border. We're not going to Caelid for a good time yet. We've got 2 more areas before Caelid, one of which is a lot bigger than the other. So 1.5 really. Might as well. Yep, so Demon Souls was I've done all the games chronologically. So Demon Souls was Season 1. Dark Souls 1 was Season 2. Dark Souls 2 was Season 3. Bloodborne was Season 4. Bloodborne, watching me slowly lose my mind at Blood Level 4 it's probably quite entertaining. Then Dark Souls 3, Season 5. Sekiro with no prayer beads. So there are harder ways of doing a Soul Level 1 run on Sekiro. I'll admit I took the most basic option. It was still pretty difficult. and then finally we've come to Elden Ring. Cool, so we've got Kayla to look forward to. Looks to me like we might have scoped out everything that we wanted to in this episode, which is great. Everything that we want to check. Saints Bridge, we've got Storm Hill, Gatefront. Ruins. Okay, so next episode is going to be doing this portion of the map, including the Crucible Knight, up Rule Level 1. Caelid, low-key one of the greatest areas in From games. It got a bit. It's like the whole place stinks of despair and degradation and just a world gone wrong. Love it so much. What it's going to be like to play through it, Soul Level 1, Rune Level 1, I don't know. I'm not looking forward to crows and dogs reliably one-shotting me, let's put it that way. We'll have one more go to see whether or not this bloody... Yeah, let's give a Rune Bear a go. That's a proper challenge. Let's see if this new build... Let's see how the glass cannon gets on with a Rune Bear. A Roomba. Let's do it. Psst. Okay, so you can still reliably avoid the one shot. Because you're not that much of a glass cannon. Not everything one-shotting you. But two separate bears. Whoa. No. Thank God I already beat that boss in an earlier episode, because I think those guys in Mistwood are actually harder than the boss in the cave. I genuinely believe that. Okay, so it's interesting. So we've got some variety. We can go glass cannon. Woo! Not you as well. Two bear. How many bears do you want? Those guys just don't give you a fucking chance to move. Yes, I died. Thank you. Get the point. Right, let's have a look at what we can craft. Temporary boost stamina recovery. Build up a deadly poison. Okay. So yeah, so for those are watching and are interested in seeing, this is episode like 105 or whatever, so over 100 episodes on the YouTube channel under Cephus, Cecephuss, and it's got all of the other From bosses done at Soul Level 1 with no summoning. Including the Chalice Dungeons. I can recommend the Chalice Dungeon episodes if you want to see someone swearing, crying, getting upset, raging, I believe the kids say. That's probably a good one to start with. At the moment, Elden Ring's definitely not been too bad, but I can already tell that some of these boss combos are going to be absolutely ridiculous. Right. I'm going to give Blythe one more go to appear. Piss off, bears, I don't have any marmalade for you. I always keep looking at that one, hoping that it's going to start scratching its back and then get hit in the balls like that famous meat. No, we're going to have to wait till Leonia to meet Blythe, unfortunately. This happens when you don't summon. Psst. Alright, let's try you then. Because you give me a free hit. Possibly no armor might not be the best idea. Anyway, cool. So, thank you so much for joining us, guys. 5 bosses down in this episode. Next episode, we're going to be tackling Stormhill, Northwest Limgrave. I think we've got the Crucible Knight, and the Beastmen of Farum Azula as well as a few other bosses. And that's probably our last episode. That's our last tidy up episode of Limgrave before we tackle Flying Dragon, Margit, Godric, and then our rematch with the Grafted Scion as well. So we've got one more of these kind of general field bosses and cave bosses episodes. So things are about to get significantly more difficult. I'm off to go and put some armor on because clearly this guy's needs some protection. Aaron, Niz, Walter, thanks for joining us. I'll stream regularly. Please look up the YouTube videos. And yeah, thank you so much for joining me. Catch you on the next one. Thanks. See you later.